What's up, my Cheekadies? Welcome back to today's diary entry. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 face primers. And of course, don't forget to check out Melissa's top 5 face primers. I will link everything down below so you don't miss out on it. So be sure to check it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. My very first one I would like to talk to y'all about is the Molly Perfect Prep Primer. I know that they have a poreless version of this, but this is not that one. However, I love how lightweight this primer is. I love the packaging, how awesome and beautiful it is. It looks so fancy, but at the same time very simple. It comes in a clear glass. It's a little thicker. As you can see all this space on the edge. So it is a little thick packaging, but I really think it's so beautiful. So the product on the inside's got a bit of that pink tone, but it goes on very clear. I like how lightweight it is. I like how it gets the job done. It's so pretty. I actually forgot about this product because when I moved, I shifted everything so much around that I completely misplaced it. So as I was putting all my stuff in different drawers, I rediscovered it, and I'm so glad that I did. It's not drying on my skin. Also, I love that. Usually some primers can be a little drying because of how dry I am as far as my skin, but this one doesn't do that. I really love to use it on my T-zone as well, but I can use it on my whole face if I needed to, and I love that. The next product I would like to talk to you guys about is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This guy, I've actually heard that compares to the Hourglass Veil face primer. So I actually got a tester for that one, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh, I wish it was a lot cheaper because that product is incredible, but I gotta tell you, this is definitely a dupe for it, and I was so pleased to find out that it is. So it's very silky. I love the finishing touch that my foundation gives me when I use this. The only thing that is a little weird is that I don't even know if this is a thing, or I don't even know how to describe it. Let me see if I can put it into words. So when you first take it out, let me see. When you first take it out like this, so it comes in a little squeezy tube and it comes out like that, it almost feels like whatever was left in the tube right here, ready to come out, dries up. And so when you first take it out, you almost find like what it feels like a little tiny pebble in there that you actually have to go in and fish out. I don't know why this product does that, but I truly don't mind because I love the finishing touch with my foundation that I get with this product. The only thing I have to say is to be aware if you're dark skinned. If you have darker skin tones, I feel that this would probably leave a white cast. I don't know if you can see it on the back of my hand right there. So it could kind of change the color of your foundation depending on how much product you use. So that's my only thing, just to be aware that if you do use this and you have a darker, if you're darker skinned, this one will be a little, I don't know if it will leave a white cast. That's the only concern that I have. But other than that, I think this is a fantastic product. It's NYX, it's drugstore, and it's a dupe for the Hourglass Veil. So I really, really like it. The next product I would like to talk to y'all about is the Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer. The reason I have this small one is because I actually bought this when I was going on vacation to Puerto Rico, which is very humid, and so I wanted to make sure I got, oops, I was touching my lights there. I wanted to make sure that I got a face primer that would lock in my foundation and make sure it wouldn't melt away. What happens when you're in humid weather is that it's so sticky, and I wanted to make sure that I got a face primer that prevented my foundation from doing that. And because I live in dry weather, I had no idea what that was like. So I took a chance on this guy, and I'm so glad that I did. I really, really like it. It worked fabulously. It locked in my foundation. When it got hot and humid over there, and let's face it, you sweat because it's so sticky, this made it so that my foundation didn't move, and I was so impressed. I love how silky it feels, and I think this one is a color corrector as well. I believe this is the color correcting one, but I love how it looks and feels. It's so silky smooth. Also, it minimizes your pores as well. I don't know if this was made for that, but I did notice a difference. So I really, really like this product. The next product I would like to talk to y'all about is the Hangover RX by Too Faced Face Primer. Okay, so I got this when I went to Fame Expo, and I am so excited and so glad that I did. I don't know if y'all saw my July favorites, but I am still currently hooked on this guy. I love how it comes with a pump. I was not expecting that, and I absolutely love that about it. Also, I love that it's a 2-in-1. You got a face primer slash moisturizer in here. It comes off when you pump it out. It's just, it actually really truly looks like a moisturizer, but it's both a moisturizer and a face primer, and I absolutely love that, especially when I'm using BB creams. When I want to make sure that my skin is not too dry, I use this along with my BB cream. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I think Too Faced did a fantastic job with this. Go get you some. How obnoxious is my... Isn't it? Is it a bit obnoxious? No? Maybe. So my last face primer that I want to talk to y'all about is the Benefits Professionals face primer. This was my holy grail when I first started using high-end products. You guys, this is my very first high-end face primer, and it was my holy grail for so long. I can't say that it's not anymore because I absolutely love it, but I do notice that because I have dry skin, I like to use it more on my T-zone rather than on my whole face, because if I have dry spots around my forehead sometimes or on my cheeks, it definitely emphasizes them. However, oh my goodness, when I want to make sure that my pores are not on fleek, which let's face it, who wants that? I make sure that I use my Professional. Oh my gosh, it is such an amazing product. I love this thing so much. I got my mom hooked on this, and I have to send out a special thanks to Melissa, because she was the one that got me hooked on this guy, because it is so good. I could not believe what it did for my pores, especially around my nose and this cheek area right here. Oh my gosh, it's phenomenal for that. So I really, really like it. It's just that I definitely have to make sure to be aware and be cautious when my skin is extra dry. But other than that, you guys, you can't go wrong with this little fella. It's so great. I don't have the big size because I want to make sure I use this all up before I upgrade to the big size once more. But I've definitely purchased it more than once, which means that let's say it, I absolutely love it. So I'm having way too much fun. Is that okay with you guys? Too much caffeine, so woo! Okay, so that is all for my top 5 face primers. Be sure to check down the description box below to check out Melissa's top 5 face primers video. And until next time, I'll catch you on my next diary entry. Un besote. Mwah. Bye.